am finally ready to talk about how I almost joined the FBI. So a couple years ago, I was seriously hating my corporate job, as one does, and like I switched my job like every couple years. So I went on LinkedIn and I was looking for something new, and I saw that the FBI was hiring, and I was like kind of in shock because I literally thought you had to be like secretly selected for the FBI or like a nepo baby like Agent Cody Banks or Spy Kids, but no, apparently they'll hire anybody. And at the time, I was seriously into my criminal minds phase, so I decided to apply because I was like, what if I could work with Spencer Reed, you know? And like I actually have a degree in psychology, you guys, and yeah, that worked. I got an email back like a few weeks later, and they were like, okay, you're under consideration, you can't tell anybody. And I was like, okay, I love having a secret. And yeah, I didn't realize at the time that this was going to be like a 6-month long process to go through the whole job application thing with the FBI, because when I applied it looked like a completely normal job application, but then they just kept asking for more and more stuff. So yeah, after I did that first application, I had to do like a second thing where I had to fill out like this form with like all my special skills and talents, and like I didn't really mind doing all this extra work because I was like so convinced that Spencer Reed was going to meet me and fall in love with me. And then they had to do a background check, which I obviously passed because like I'm not a weirdo. And yeah, after that I had to take an intelligence test, which I had to register for at like a formal testing center, because like that way you can't cheat, which like, you know, I would have. And yeah, it's basically just like a logic and pattern recognition test where you like tell them like what comes next in the pattern or whatever. Yeah, after that you have to do a physical fitness test, which is like running, sit-ups, and push-ups, which I don't remember like what all the qualifications were, but that's why I like started running, because I literally couldn't run when I was trying to practice for it. And then after all that, you're finally invited to the FBI offices to interview. And so I went there, and it's like all these other people who are also interviewing for special agent positions, and they first show like these videos of like what goes down at Quantico, which I actually thought was like a fake place, but you guys, it's actually real. And they show that they actually pepper spray you in the face, which I didn't love. And then you interview with the people, which is like a different kind of interview, because instead of like asking you like normal questions, like job questions, they're like, would it be okay if you die on the job? And obviously I'm like, yeah, it would be totally fine with me. And then they're like, also like, what are all the drugs you've ever done in your life? And you have to tell them, because then they're gonna like do a lie detector test and find out if you're lying. After that, I went home and I realized that maybe I don't really care about being part of the FBI or getting pepper sprayed in the face, and maybe I just wanted to see if I could get in because I like doing things that are exclusive. So yeah, when they emailed me, I just never emailed them back.